This video is going to be about how to hold and maintain a euphonium. When you first set the instrument down, you want to make sure that the heavy part of the instrument is facing a solid object, such as a chair or yourself. Next, when you're picking the instrument up to put it in your lap, simply just place one of your hands here on the solid tubing of the instrument and pull up into your lap like this. You want to make sure that the valves are pointing to your right and that when you pull the instrument into your lap, you don't use any of this tubing to help you do that. This tubing is not meant to support the weight of the instrument, so if you pull on them in the wrong way, they will break. Now that the euphonium is on your lap, you're going to want to take your right hand and loop your thumb around this piece of tube right here. This is strictly meant to help you hold the horn. And then you want to place your fingers on top of the valves like this. You don't want your fingers to be super straight or stiff. You want them to be nice and relaxed with a slight curve. I like to think about kind of like a loose C like this, and then that just transfers right on to the tops of the valves. Okay, so your left hand is going to come along here and grab any part of this solid tubing right here that feels comfortable for you. You want to make sure that you don't place your hand on this tubing to help you support the instrument. It'll break, like I said before. So once you find a comfortable position for your left hand, you pull the horn kind of up into your armpit like this to bring the mouthpiece to your face. And that's how you know that you have the right position for you. So it should look like this. If we were to keep the euphonium on our lap like this, we'd have to slouch down to the mouthpiece, and that's not good posture, and it makes playing the horn really hard. So this is what you should look like every time you're playing the horn. Now that you know how to hold your instrument, we're going to talk about the mouthpiece and embouchure on the euphonium. So first, the embouchure on the euphonium is very relaxed. All you need to know how to do is blow a raspberry. A raspberry sounds like this. So if you can make that sound, you will be able to make noise into the mouthpiece. For the mouthpiece, all you need to do is place it up against your chin right here and roll it up onto your lips. So it should look like this. And then you simply breathe in and blow a raspberry into the mouthpiece. And there you have sound. When you go to stick the mouthpiece into your horn, all you have to do is stick it in and twist it a quarter twist to the right or the left. It doesn't matter what side. And then you're ready to play notes on the horn. So just a reminder that your right hand, the fingers should rest lightly on top of the valves. You don't want them to be straight or stiff or bent in any weird way. And that your left hand should be down here on the solid part of tubing, and you need to bring the euphonium up into your armpit like this, so that way the mouthpiece is brought to you. Once you are here, you're ready to breathe in and just play a note. Now we're going to talk about the maintenance that a euphonium requires. There are really only two major maintenance things that we need to worry about for the euphonium today. One of them being how to grease our slides. So I'm going to push down this valve here and pull out this slide. If I had slide grease, I would apply the grease very, very religiously on both of these slides, and then I would put the slide back inside, kind of give it a twirl. That really coats the inside, and that's our end goal. And I'll do that on both sides, twirl it around, and then you're set to put the slide back in. The second maintenance thing that we really need to worry about is how to oil our valves. So here, these are your valves, and I'm going to unscrew one all the way. And now, if I had oil, I would apply the oil to the top of the valve, and I would add a lot of oil, and then I kind of just like bounce it up and down, really make sure that the oil gets inside of the tube like we want. One more thing to think about while you are oiling the valves is on the back here, there is a white piece, you can see that there on the valve. You want to make sure that that lines up with the groove inside the valve, and that's how you know when you can screw this back on and it'll be set. And that is how you hold and maintain a euphonium.